Hello and welcome, kindred spirits, to the new studio, the new space. I would like to first start out by saying I don't own any rights to the music that we're about to hear during today's practice, and that I would like to dedicate this practice to Bobby. Just grounding into the moment with a little bit of homemade smudge sticks. Alright, perfect. We're going to start today's practice at the front of our mat. We're just going to start grounding in. So we're going to pivot back and forth from the balls of our feet to our heels. Just until we feel we have a solid base and we're grounding evenly to both feet. Then we're going to go ahead and take our shoulders down and away from our ears. Line up head over heart, heart over pelvis. Engaging from head to toe. Grounding into that breath, just letting whatever we might have to do today, whatever worries might come into our minds, just let it all go. Just keep checking in with that breath in the body. Nice, strong mountain pose. Wonderful. We're going to go ahead and take a little movement with the breath and start some angel breathing. So we're going to take our palms facing up and inhale nice and slow. Staying nice and grounded. We're going to pause at the top for one full breath cycle. Wiggling the fingers, opening and closing the hands. Relaxing those shoulders down and away from the ears. Good job. Now we're going to go ahead and take those palms facing down and just exhale, raining it down. Get to the bottom, we'll turn those hands, rotating those shoulders, inhaling. Pausing at the top to rotate those hands, palms facing down. Exhale, rain it down. And go ahead and move with our own breath here for a few breath cycles. Perfect. The next time that we have our hands at the top, we're going to go ahead and keep them there. Go ahead, make sure that we're grounded through those feet. So we'll just pivot back and forth again. Keep those shoulders down and away from the ears. Nice big breath cycle in. We'll look up, little back bend. Center into that breath, and then on the next exhale, we're going to go ahead and take those hips back so we can dive forward into a forward fold. Go ahead and round it out, letting go on the neck. Nice, gentle bend in the knees. Gonna go ahead and we're gonna bend the knees gracefully, and then we're gonna straighten the legs. Awesome. Do it again, bending in the knees, and straighten. Keep going. Look at this thing closely now. Legs nice and straight, but we'll keep a little micro bend, making sure not to have an overextension. Perfect. We're going to take a nice gentle sway, just swaying the upper body from side to side, nice and slow. Stay mindful of the body, engaged in the core. A few more. Come back to center. Good job. And go ahead now and take our hands and just float them above the tops of our feet. Gonna inhale, halfway lift, dragging the hands up the tops of our shins, all the way up to the tops of our thighs. Straighten that back, keeping that neck nice and long, keeping straight from head all the way to the tail of our spine. We can keep that nice gentle bend in the backs of our legs. Really pulling those hip creases back. Keeping the hands at the tops of the thighs. Or we can massage the tops of the thighs. Perfect. One more big breath in. And then on that exhale, we're just going to come all the way back down into that forward fold. Make sure that we're engaged in the core, and that pelvic muscle or pelvic floor muscle is pulled up and engaged. And then nice and slow, we're going to slowly roll it all the way back up to the top and to our mouth. Nice and slow, stay nice and grounded. When we get to the top, we're going to go ahead and take a few circles in the shoulders, rolling those shoulders forward, up, and back. Really exaggerate that circle, feeling that stretch all the way out. Next time we're at the bottom, we'll go ahead and pause and then reverse that stretch. Sorry, had a timer going off there. Let's go ahead and keep in with that reverse stretch. Staying grounded and engaged. Awesome. We'll go ahead and we'll take a couple wrist flicks. So we're going to go ahead and take a few more of those angel breaths. We'll inhale, palms facing up. When we get to the top, we'll rotate those wrists, palms facing down, exhale. Tonight, they will help me. They will help me, help me. Tonight, they will help me. Next time we have our hands at the top, we're going to go ahead and keep them there. Going to keep our hands nice and wide, like a V shape. I will crawl my way into the sea. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and bring our fingertips to touch. Nice big breath in and out. Make sure we're engaging now in that core, pelvic muscles pull in and up. Then we're going to tilt to the right, bumping the hips to the left. And we're going to stay nice and long in that spine, keeping the neck long. Doing our best not to collapse in the shoulder, the neck. Three more big breaths. You can do it. Awesome. Make sure you're engaged. And on that exhale, we'll slowly bring it back to center. Nice big breath in and out. And then on that exhale, go ahead. Bump the hips to the right, tip to the left. Remember to keep that neck long. Keeping them shoulders wide. Try not to collapse. One more big breath. Then on that exhale, we'll go ahead and draw it back up to center. Bringing those hands all the way back down. Nice and slow. Rain it out. Perfect. I'm going to work into some balance poses now. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to put our balance and all of our weight into our left foot. Now we're going to come up to the toe and turn. And actually, we're going to start. We're going to put our weight in our right foot today and come onto the toe of our left foot. And whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start lifting, engaging throughout that core. Hugging those inner thighs toward one another will really help the balance. Also, finding a focal point, preferably a non-moving focal point, that will keep our balance nice and steady. Of course, if we have difficulty here, we can come down, back up. But we're going to try and take a few circles in that ankle. Circle it back. Wonderful. Lift a little higher. Big breath in. And then exhale. Go ahead and we're going to step that leg all the way back. We're in a high lunge now. We're going to go ahead and make sure that the right knee is over top of the ankle. We're going to make sure we're nice and engaged and nice and slow. We're going to bring that left knee all the way down to the floor. Again, check in, make sure that front knee is over the front ankle. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to bring our hands down to frame that foot. And then we're just going to step that knee back, the left knee just a tad. If that's too much, you can keep it right where it was at. We're going to take the top of the foot to the floor. And then here we can come up and rest on our right elbow onto our right knee. Just trying to open up in those shoulders and hip, grounding. Do that right foot, really grounding down, hugging those inner thighs in. Nice big breaths. Wonderful. We're going to inhale, look forward. And we're going to exhale to bring the hands to frame the foot. Lift the left knee back up. Now we're going to step that left foot up to meet the right. Awesome. Come back up to standing. Step it out a little. Awesome. Now we have to challenge that balance on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to come come to stork on that right foot. So go ahead, belly to the right foot. We're going to come onto the toe of the left. No, I'm doing it incorrectly, sorry. So go ahead, come onto the, put the balance into the left foot, come onto the toe of the right. Then we're going to lift that right knee. There we go. That makes more sense. Go ahead, find that balance, and then take those circles in that ankle. Remembering to hug the inner thighs toward one another. Ground into breath. One more big inhale. And then we'll exhale, step it all the way back. And then find our footing. And we'll go ahead and we'll bring that right knee all the way down. Go ahead, bring the hands down so you can step the knee back slightly. Make sure to have that front knee over front ankle, so left knee over the left ankle. Then we're going to take the top of the right foot to the floor. Ground and engage. And then we're going to go ahead and come up onto that left elbow. Really grounding in, plugging into that left foot. Engaging, hugging those inner thighs toward one another. Big breaths. Good job. Right here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, take the hands to frame the feet. And then here, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to drag this left foot back. And then line that left knee up to the right knee. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that we bring the knees right below the hip points and our wrists right below the shoulder points. And we're going to come into cat-cows. Awesome. So we'll go ahead, release in the belly, letting it all go. Inhale, bring the chin forward. And then on that exhale, we're going to go ahead and retract, lifting that pelvic floor, tilting in the hips, lifting our back towards the sky. Awesome. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale. Tilt in the pelvis, engage, and then that spine. Go ahead, feel it out, move with your own breath. And when you inhale to drop that belly, let it all go. Give the shoulders down. And we exhale. Engage. Lift the spine. Go ahead and we'll come back to the neutral position, tabletop position now. Bringing the wrists right below the shoulder joints. Making sure that the inner elbows are facing toward one another. We can have the knees right beside one another, or they can be about hip distance apart. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to curl the toes in. And really push through those fingertips that we were doing in the hands. We can change. Big breath in and lift those knees just about an inch away from the floor to hover. Awesome. Get back in. Cycle with that breath. Holding here. You can do it.
I see you. I know you. You're a part of me.
And don't worry if you need to come back down and then lift back up. It's okay.
We can change the world. We can change the world. One heart.
Feeling that glorious shade, that prana, that life force.
We can change.
Make sure that you are keeping it light on the elbow, making sure not to hyperextend the elbow. Awesome. One more big breath in. And then on that exhale, go ahead and bring those knees all the way back down to the floor. Toes to touch. Bring the knees away. Walk the hands up slightly. And then you can go ahead and start sinking those hips back towards the heels for extended chest. Go ahead and find a rock from side to side if we need to open those hips a little more to make this a more welcoming position.
You can change the world, change the one heart.
Once you feel you've rocked it out, you go ahead and just bring that forehead all the way to the mat if you haven't already. Roll the head a little from side to side.
See you, I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. I can change the world, I can change the one heart at a time, one heart. I can change the world, I can change the one heart at a time, one heart.
Perfect. Go ahead, bring the forehead back to center. Find one moment of stillness. One deep conscious breath cycle here.
My heart is open.
Awesome, miss. Go ahead and take the gaze towards the front of the mat. Really deeper into the hands. Big breath in, and then we can slowly start lifting all the way back up. When we get to the top in our neutral position, we're going to walk the knees back below the hip joints. Going to go ahead and bring those wrists below the shoulders. We're just going to sway the hips side to side. Bring that neck nice and long.
We can change the world, one heart at a
Loosen the neck. Maybe get a little gentle neck stretch. If that feels good to you. Perfect. We'll come back to the center. Go ahead and curl those toes in. And then we're just going to take this right knee and we're going to start opening it up to the side. Just so that way we can step that. Oh, no. There, I did it again. You can tell I've taught this one a certain way a bunch of times. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up the left knee to the side, just so we can step that left foot up. There we go. So now we're at the bottom of a runner's lunge, just a low lunge. We have our front knee or our front ankle, so our left knee or our left ankle. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to curl those right toes into the mat, and we're going to slowly lift that right knee up. And then go ahead and make sure that you're engaging that pelvic floor muscle and all the way through head to toe engagement. So abs, feet, everything. We're going to slowly lift off. So now we're at the top of a lunge, high lunge. And we're going to pivot that right foot just slightly so that way we can bring the heel to the floor. Keeping those hips squared forward. We sure that you're really grounding and pushing in that left foot and the right. Really engaging. Awesome. Go ahead now, inhale, slowly raising the hands all the way up, warrior one. Remember to keep those shoulders nice and relaxed down away from the ears. Hugging those inner thighs toward one another to keep that balance. Really tapped into the internal head of this warrior.
And I wanna stay there forever.
Wonderful. One more big breath in.
But it didn't work out that way.
Exhale. We're going to go ahead and we're going to drop our hands slightly, turning our hips out. Pivoting that foot just a little bit outward, just so we can come to a warrior two. So check in. We want these hips flat, as if we could be between a wall. We want that knee shining forward. Really tapped into both feet. Awesome. Little neck stretch here. We'll go ahead and look over the left hand. Warrior two. Awesome job. We're going to go ahead, center into that breath. Big breath in. And exhale. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start rotating that left ankle, bringing the left toes toward the front of our mat. Awesome. Hold here. Wiggle the fingers just a little. Really plugged into those feet where you can just tear that yoga mat in half. Really extending in those hands, reaching out, extending that space, taking up space. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead now, and we're just going to ground into those toes so we can pivot in the feet, taking our toes now so they're pointing towards the outsides of the mat. We're going to come into a squat here. So if we need to step the feet together a little, that's okay. Awesome. Go ahead, bend at the elbows, squatting down. Goddess pose. You can do it. Here it goes.
I must have seen your face before I
Tap in. Tune into that breath.
even though we just met.
Breath in.
Feel like home.
Awesome. On that exhale, you can go ahead and come all the way back up. We're going to pivot now, so that way we are pivoting that left foot forward toward the front of the mat, and then we're pivoting the right foot towards the front edges. Make sure that we square those hips forward, plant that heel,
I was praying for guidance.
ground in, go ahead, inhale, bring the hands up.
And I never thought that I would say this or feel the way
Warrior
I
one.
But you see, miracles happen. We allow them to.
Really sink in, ground in.
Crazy life, these are crazy times, and it's better hand in hand. Losing all myself, I surrender.
Almost there. One big breath.
Mirror, mirror, oh, you are
Really
shining
relax
light
those shoulders.
above.
And we're going to go ahead, pivoting out to warrior two. Right hand facing forward over that right knee. We can go ahead, bring that neck stretch in. Looking over the right hand.
I was praying for guidance when I'm with you.
make sure you're tapped into an internal.
Or feel the way I do. But you see, miracles happen. We allow them to. So I wanna say thank you for showing up in both chaos and peace, struggle and ease. The greatest
One more big breath in. Do it.
love unconditional.
And then we'll go ahead and pivot, bringing that right toe forward toward the front edge of the mat. Coming back to that really wide-legged stance again. Rounding in. Bring our hands into active prayer. Really lifting the elbows. Squeezing those shoulder blades together.
Miracles happen. We allow them to. Yes, I'm guessing you were sent by someone to teach me something new. I was praying for guidance when I found you.
Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll start bringing those feet back together. First, by bringing the heels in, toes, heel, toe, heel, toe.
Miracles happen. We allow them to.
Go ahead and just ground back in. Nice strong mountain. With your hands in prayer. Wonderful. We're going to go ahead now. We'll just get to the front of our mat again to close down the end of our practice. Go back into that breath and flow. Inhaling, palms facing up. Slowing down that breath. Pivoting in those wrists, rotating, palms facing down. Exhale, rain it down. Move with your own breath for a few more breath cycles.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be there through it all. Love me if you want, praise me if you want, praise me
Go
if
ahead
you want.
now. Next time that you have your hands at the top, you're going to go ahead and keep them there. Remember to give yourself adequate space to let those shoulders just relax. I'm going to go ahead now and come into our final forward fold. So we'll go ahead, inhale, lift those hands. We'll take those hips back, slight bend in the knee, slowly bringing those hands to the head, down. Remember to keep that bend in the knees.
Oh, it's the right.
Go ahead here, we're just going to drag, trace our hands up the backs of our legs a few times.
Breathe in, breathe on the
Letting loosen the neck.
let's all ecstasy. I know you always feel
Great job. Go ahead, dangle the hands.
this sway, just a little light sway, side to side, dragging those fingertips, just a little side to side. Staying plugged into the beat. Nice work. Back to center. Go ahead and flow those hands above the feet. Tap into the breath. Slowly inhale, dragging the hands from the shins over the knees, all the way up to the thighs. Holding here, hanging out. Lengthen that neck, keeping that back straight, nice and long, from head to the tailbone, head to tail. Ground into the breath, 3 deep breaths here. Keeping those elbows hugged into the side body. Wonderful. All right, we're going to go ahead and center back into that breath. And then on your next exhale, we're just going to drag those hands back down to the feet, nice and slow. Rounding the back. Just lay round. Ground into those feet. And then we're going to slowly start bringing our seat back for a very deep squat. We can come onto our toes if we need to. Good job. We're going to go ahead now. Just start walking the hands behind us just to come to a seat. When we get down here, we're going to come all the way down to our back, keeping our knees bent. Check in when you get here, making sure that the back is lined up with the mat, so the spine is in line with the mat. Lifting those shoulders, wiggling those shoulder blades underneath one another. We're going to bring those heels just a little bit towards the sit bones. Line those arms up alongside the body, taking the palms facing down. Check in here, make sure that we're touching that the mat is touching our back everywhere that it should be. We're going to really ground in through both feet, pushing through the hands. Inhale. Tilt that pelvic floor and just slowly lift those hips up towards the ceiling. When you get to the top, go ahead and make sure you're still pushing through both feet, hugging those inner thighs towards each other. Stay engaged through that pelvic floor, breathing big, deep breaths. Awesome. Make sure bringing that chest towards the chin and the chin towards the sky. Making sure we're not collapsing there. One more big breath.
And then on your next exhale, go ahead and start bringing those hips all the way back down, nice and slow. Now go ahead and bring that right knee in toward our chest, bringing the backs of our hands to the back of that knee. Go ahead and pulse that knee in just a little, massage, motion. Perhaps taking a very, very, very small circle in the knee.
Don't try to imitate.
Really staying engaged through that left foot. Being sure not to let that left knee splay out.
All the way, you never laugh freely. Be yourself.
Good job. We're going to go ahead now. And we're going to bring that right knee toward that right shoulder. Nice and slow.
Be yourself.
We can take our hands to the top of our knee if you'd like.
Be yourself. Shine like the diamond you are.
Again, we can take that pulsating motion if we need to.
A brilliant star. Be yourself.
Check in, make sure we're still engaged through the left foot.
One more day, and someone else's shoes. You will see that
So we're going
day.
to go ahead, we're going to release that knee, and we're going to take that right knee over the left knee. Hang out here just for a minute. Make sure that you really spread the toes apart on that right foot. Big breath cycle here. Engage that abdominal wall. And lift off in that left foot, bringing that left knee up to have that left leg parallel to the ceiling. Really be spreading the toes of both feet.
A beautiful, brilliant star.
Awesome. We're going to take the hands to the back of the left thigh now. We're just going to bring that left knee in slightly toward the chest. And we're going to take the left hand to the crease of the left foot and the right hand to the top of the right knee. So right hand on the right knee, left hand behind the left knee. We're going to push on the right and pull on the left, just gentle. Staying tapped in, tuned in, turned on. Listening to that body, what its messages are telling you. One more big breath, you got this. We're going to release the hands from the knees and then make sure we're engaged and slowly bring that left foot back down. Awesome. We're going to uncross. Have both feet planted onto the floor. And then slowly we're going to bring that left knee up now into the chest. Bring the back of the hands to the leg, the back of the thigh. Staying grounded in that right foot, making sure not to splay out. Remember, we can take that pulsing motion.
My friend, if you lost hope again, do you feel like somebody else? You got fire in your mind.
Wonderful. We're going to go ahead now and bring the hand to the top top of the knee, pulling that shin in, bringing that left knee toward the left shoulder. Stay grounded in that right foot, pulsing that left knee toward the left shoulder, if that feels good.
How can I ask you please to stay?
Remember, small circles, gentle circles are always good too.
To end up face to face. Be where you
Round in one more conscious breath cycle. And we'll go ahead and we'll release the knee, bringing the left ankle to cross over the right knee. Keeping those toes actively engaged, spreading those toes.
don't be afraid.
Engage in the core. And then go ahead and lift off that right foot. Bring the hands to the back of the right thigh now. Remembering to bring that right leg or shin parallel to the ceiling. And here we're going to take the right hand to the back of the right thigh and the left hand to the top of the left knee. Grounding in here. Stay engaged. And then we're going to go ahead and pull on that right knee while we push on the left knee.
It's lonely and dark.
Just a gentle tug.
And I know that you want to close off your heart.
You got this. We're almost there. One more conscious breath cycle.
You've been using all the noise.
Remove the hands from the knees. Engage in the abdomen. Slowly let that right foot come back down.
You don't have to
Uncross that ankle. Then we're going to take both knees toward the right side of the mat. Round into that breath. And on your next exhale, start to lift those knees back up towards the ceiling. Stay in the center for one conscious breath cycle. Then we're going to go ahead, whenever you're ready, we're going to let both knees drop to the left side of the mat. We're going to stay engaged in that abdomen. Whenever we're on the mat, we should really practice that engagement. Center into that breath.
We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the
For your
seeds
next
that
exhale,
change
go ahead and
our
bring the
lives
hands back to center, engaging in that core as we do it. And we'll go ahead and let the knees drop to the right.
It is time now that we rise. It
Inhale.
is time we lead ourselves into the way.
And then on the next exhale, bring the knees up and through center and into the left.
To be alive, this great turning we shall learn to lead in love.
We're just going to bring our legs all the way out into our final pose, corpse pose or shavasana. Go ahead and wiggle those feet, keeping some circles in the ankles.
By the ones who circle round to attendees.
This pose like that. The last thing we're going to do here is we're going to bring the hands together. The front is bringing friction to the hands by rubbing them together nice and quickly. Opening those those chakras in the hand. Feel that
It
heat.
is time now. It is time now that we thrive.
Just go ahead and whenever you're ready, let those hands gently fall over the eyes.
It is time now.
Letting those feet fall away.
Time to be alive.
Your breath cycle here, and then energy will run.
In this great turning, we shall learn.
We can go ahead and just place our hands wherever it feels comfortable or natural.
We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round pretending we shall be known by the
And
ones
you can remain here for as long as you like, or however long that you have. Perhaps you have a favorite meditation that you like to go to.
It is time now that we thrive.
Thank you.
Ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love.
Thank you. Namaste.
Feel your heart and trust your soul. They know the way. Follow what feels good. Those subtle little clues. Listen to your belly that is always speaking to you.